So we start off this episode with some very sad news. Brooks, aka AJ Lee, and CM Punk have divorced. Welcome everybody to Outlaw Championship Wrestling. Today is the day one of the tournament, the championship tournament, and this is a chance for everyone throughout the company to get their hands on the first championship title reign here of Outlaw Championship Wrestling. So we start out today on day one of the championship tournament in a crowd of 63 people at the Eagles Club. But in an extremely short match, Jacob Fatu just plows through Myron Reed in 4 minutes and 40 seconds by pinfall with a best moonsault ever. And this was part of the Outlaw Championship tournament. And Myron Reed got a performance of 30, while Jacob Fatu got a performance of 24. Tony Schiavone and Vampiro are doing very well together. In the next match, with a decent reaction from the crowd, Juice Robinson defeated Andrew Everett by pinfall with a Pulp Fiction. Juice Robinson making his debut here in Outlaw Championship Wrestling, a great performer over in Japan, a former IWGP champion, United States champion, I believe. But Juice Robinson got a performance of 29, while Andrew Everett got a performance of 46. Juice Robinson debuted his foreigner gimmick. It got an initial rating of great. Andrew Everett was off his game here today. And gimmick change. What is this gimmick change? Is it the... Oh yeah, Andrew Everett also now has a cool gimmick. Got a rating of awful. I'm trying to figure out what to do for Andrew Everett. It's not working. Alright, in the next match, the Extreme Vets debut, and I realize I spelled debut wrong, but the Extreme Vets debut, and they get called out by FTR. The Extreme Vets, consisting of Sabu and Tommy Dreamer, and FTR comes out with Tessa Blanchard and Bobby Fulton, and they got a segment rating of 31. Sabu debuted his gimmick, adequate. Tommy Dreamer debuted his gimmick, great. Tommy Dreamer and Bobby Fulton did not do well without script, but Sabu did pretty good. I'm not going to script promos here, so that we're just going to have to try to avoid having these performers go off script. We still need a vocal piece for this heel stable that we're building here. But what is going to come of the Extreme Vets and FTR here? Are we going to see some matches, some interference? Who knows what we're going to see? In the next match, Tessa comes out, and a great match with great heat. Tessa comes out and defeats Harry Smith in 15 minutes and 3 seconds by pinfall with a buzzsaw with an interference from Bobby Fulton. Tessa got a 29, and Harry Smith did really good here with a 54. I did make this a technical masterpiece match, but it obviously did not do well here with all the segments we had before. In an extremely short match, Leo Rush defeated Chris Hero in 4 minutes and 58 seconds with a rush hour. Obviously, Chris Hero got a better ring performance here. In a decent match, Nick Gage defeated David Arquette in 9 minutes and 41 seconds. And by that match, it was Nick Gage just beating the absolute crap out of David Arquette, which we all expected to happen, and Nick Gage got a ring performance of 41. While David Arquette had a performance of 20. Nick Gage debuted a bully gimmick here, and it got a initial rating of adequate. Nick Gage, showed hints of a heel turn, which did not go with the crowd well because he just debuted as a face. So we'll see how that goes. 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 So we'll see Gage continues just to beat down on David Arquette after the match. Um, didn't seem to do well here because of the rating. And Armando Estrada is not a very good road agent. I'm going to have to change that. But this segment rating got a 29 rating. In the next match of the tournament, it was a good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. Brian Pillman Jr. defeated EC3 because of an interference from Enzo. Ethan Carter had a ring performance of 41, while Brian Pillman Jr. had a performance of 28. And after the match, EC3 was he had enough. He knocked out Enzo Amore and he grabbed him and took him away. Where no one knows or what is going on from this. But after that, after the scene of events, Vampiro announces that Michael Bennett would have a bye week here because Enzo Amore could not compete in the tournament. And about that had good heat and good wrestling. Adam Page defeated Rich Swann in 15 minutes and 10 seconds by pinfall with a buckshot lariat after Bobby Fulton interfered. What does that mean with Bobby Fulton interfering to help Adam Page? Is he just another member of this new heel stable here growing in Outlaw Championship Wrestling? But Rich Swann got a performance of 42 and Adam Page got a performance of 32. Adam Page debuted his cowboy gimmick and I got an initial rating of adequate. This match got the crowd buzzing. It was the ring performance of 37 for everyone. And this show got a 39. It increased our popularity. We are increasing our popularity. The fun keeps on going after the tournament. The next day, we have another show, I should say, a short show. Not tournament, but just to, kind of get people, still excited for the tournament. And about that had a decent reaction from the crowd. But Sapar Wrestling, Myron Reed defeated Dale Patricks in 10:25 by pinfall with a Firefly. Myron Reed got an 18. Dale Patricks got a ring performance of 19. And after that, Enzo has an interview with Armando Estrada, taunting EC3, and he says that he's going to be on commentary, so he's going to be ringside waiting for EC3 to show his face. So this segment did really well with a segment rating of 34. Enzo and Armando Estrada doing really well, here in this gimmick. And then in about that had good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. The Dogs of War defeated Extreme Vets in 10:29 when JT Dunn submitted Sabu after an interference from Dax Harwood and also Cash Wheeler. And the finish also saw Bobby Fulton take over as referee after the original official was knocked out. Martin Cassius got a performance of 34. JT Dunn got a performance of 36. Tommy Dreamer had a performance of 35. And Sabu had a performance of 30. Martin Cassius and JT Dunn, almost overshadowing the Vets here in this. But Tommy Dreamer was also off his game. And Armando Estrada was a road agent here. I changed that after this. I should have checked to see if he was a road agent or not, and he was. So he's in this. He's a road agent for this match. That should be changed from now on. And the next segment, Tessa Blanchard is out there with the rest of her stable, and she calls Swann a loser and says that she's more of a man than Swann will ever be following his loss the day before. This lost some heat in the segment. That's pretty sad to see because I think this is, pretty cool, a pretty good storyline here coming through. But Tessa Blanchard improvised well here, and the announcing did pretty good as well. And as I said, let me find it here. Is it not here? I don't know where it is, but here's the announcers. So Tony Schiavone and Rhino are announcing this together, and Enzo will be there throughout the night. And about that had superb wrestling and good heat. Andrew Everett defeated Desmond Xavier and Aaron Stevens in Cinta de Oro 2 in 10:14 when Andrew Everett pinned Cinta de Oro II with a 6:30 senton. Aaron Stevens was weak, struggling to keep up with everyone's in-ring performance. And, Aaron Stevens doesn't really need to be a good performer. He's a good talker. And Desmond Xavier and Aaron Stevens both debuted gimmicks here, both cocky, in fact, where Desmond Xavier's was poor. But Aaron Stevens was pretty adequate.
It's got a performance of 49, and that is the end of the show. EC3 never showed his face here. The show got a rating of 40 and increased our popularity in 11 regions. It is the end of the year. We have the end of year awards, like Wrestler of the Year, Hiroki Goto, and Company of the Year is New Japan. The Team of the Year is I'm not going to be able to read that. And Minoru Suzuki. Match of the Year was New Japan Road to World Tag League Day 16, 2020. Tetsuri Naito defeated Kenta. Show of the Year was New Japan Road to World Tag League Day number 12. Sorry. And Young Wrestler was Shoki Kitamura. Jesus. Why they all have to be Japanese wrestlers. And Tamiro Iishi claimed the Veteran of the Year award. And Saki Kashima was the Female Wrestler of the Year. Independent Wrestler of the Year is Hiroki Goto. So obviously, if he's the Wrestler of the Year. Manager of the Year was Diamond Dallas Page. Announcer of the Year was Shinpei Nagomi. Color commentator of the year was Jushin Liger. Referee of the year was Tiger Hattori. That's going to do it for this episode of TEW Outlaw Wrestling. We got some big things planned for the future here. I definitely have something ready to go forward with some of the problems that we're having, like with the money issue. And of course, we have plans for the end of this tournament. So if you guys like this episode, go ahead and like. And as always, give me some suggestions for things to do, ways to improve the company, ways to improve the show, and things like that. So I'll see you guys next week with day 2 of the Outlaw Championship Tournament.